In this video today, I'm going to go over some tips, tricks, and secret menus for LG TVs. Specifically, I'm going to be talking about the C1, but this should apply to the A1, the B1, C1, and even the G1. So let's get started. Okay, first things first, we're going to be talking about this menu bar that you see when the TV loads up. This is something that's just going to take up resources, make the TV longer to load up, and I wanted to show you guys how to get rid of that taskbar altogether. What we're going to do is we are going to go into Settings, General, System, Additional Settings, and Home Settings. So from here, Home Auto Launch, we're going to turn that off, so it's going to turn off that taskbar. And then I also want to just turn off Home Promotion too, so that way it's just not monitoring what you're using your TV for. Okay, now we want to turn off Energy Saving Mode. To bring up the pointer on your TV, just shake your mouse. It's going to bring up your pointer right here. Let's go back to our settings. We're going to go to All Settings, Supports, OLED Care, Device Settings, and energy savings. Go ahead and change this from auto to off, because there's nothing worse than watching a movie or TV and having your screen dim itself because it's saving you energy. Okay, so you may have noticed when you turn off your TV, you see the LG logo pop up. Now, if you want to get rid of that and not see the logo at all, we're actually going to jump into a secret menu. To get to that menu, you're going to grab your remote, you're going to hit the mute button 3 times. That is going to load up this select menu over here. From here, you can use your mouse pointer or the arrow keys on your controller to turn off Show Logo when turning off TV. So if I check this right here, it is going to stop showing that logo. In here, you can also turn off No Signal Image, so that way you don't see that no signal pop up when you are using the TV. Okay, next up, and this is something that I miss too. When you get your brand new TV, you peel the plastic off the front of the TV, you think you're good to go, but check the back of the TV and make sure you are pulling the plastic off the back too. This is going to prevent any kind of overheating or anything that plastic might keep in when the TV is on. So make sure you're removing that plastic off the back of your TV. Okay, so if you're going to be using this TV with your smart assistant, I recommend updating the TV name. To do that, we're going to go into Settings, All Settings. You're going to go to General, Devices, TV Management, TV Information, and then Device Name up here. Now you can rename the TV to anything you want. For me, I'm probably going to rename mine to LG C1. Okay, the next thing I recommend doing is updating your menu bar over here. So if we look all the way down at the bottom, we can click on Edit Mode. This is going to allow us to either move or delete some of the things here. So you may not use your network settings all that much. You can go ahead and just delete it. So that way we can get rid of it here. Are you sure you want to delete? We're going to click on yes for that. And then we can go ahead and then just click on the plus sign to add different things. The one I wanted to add is automatic volume adjusting. So I've got that added down here. So now I'm going to go ahead and exit out of the menu. Anytime I want to adjust this, I can go here and either turn that on or off. And you can do that with any of the menu things in here. Okay, the next thing that I recommend doing is updating your input ports. What you can do to quickly get to your home dashboard is to hold the input button on your remote. Holding that down is going to take you straight into the home dashboard. From here, you're going to see all of your inputs and what they are labeled as. You can check out AirPlay, you can check out your different connected home, but up here in the top corner, you see the 3 dots. We're going to go ahead and click on that and click on Edit, and this is going to allow us to edit inputs, and then from here, you can select the different things and name them different things too. So I've got my Fire TV Cube plugged into my HDMI 2. I've got nothing in my HDMI 3. My HDMI 4 is the Fire TV stick. And then my HDMI 1 is my PC. Now for PC users, if you edit the icon right here and specifically select PC, it will adjust that input to allow for a PC input, which is going to adjust the aspect ratio. So I recommend doing that if you are using any of your HDMIs for PC. So the next step is jumping back and forth between certain apps. I've got the WebOS loaded up right here, and then I'm also jumping over to my Fire TV stick. So if I go ahead and load up the Fire TV stick, we can see it is on the menu right here. But if I want to jump back and forth between those two, all I have to do is double tap on the home button. That'll jump me back and forth between using HDMI 4 and then jumping me back over to the WebOS. Okay, next I recommend turning off auto updates. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go to All Settings, We're going to go to support. We're going to go to software updates and make sure auto update is turned off. Just in case something is wrong with an update, it pushes a bad update, something is wrong, you don't want the TV automatically updating on you, potentially clearing all of your settings. So I like to keep mine off and occasionally come in here and check for updates when I know that there is a safe update that is ready to come through. All right, the next tip that I have is adjusting logo brightness. We're gonna go here to all settings. We're gonna jump over to support, OLED care, OLED panel care, and then adjust logo brightness. So this is going to be for logos that pop up on your screen that it detects. We've got high, low, and off. I recommend putting it on low. This is going to adjust logos that it finds up on the screen. So if we put it to high right here, any logo that it notices on the screen is going to leave it at full brightness. And then we can go ahead and put it on low right here. Or if you want, you can just turn it off altogether. But I recommend keeping it on low. Okay, so the next tip that I have is setting up your quick access. If you notice on your remote, you've got all of these number pads on the top, 1 through 0 essentially. What you can do is you can set these up as quick launches. So if you push and hold on the 0, it is going to bring up the menu to set up your quick launches. I'm gonna click OK right here. And we've got Disney set up for number 1. So anytime I push and hold 1 on my controller, it's going to load up the Disney app. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna add one for number 2. And we've got lots of different options here. You can either set an HDMI, you can set up different Netflix and things like that. Now I know we've got some quick launch buttons on the bottom of the remote, but say like we don't have YouTube there. So I can go ahead and set up a quick access for number 2 on the remote. So if I push and hold here, number 2 on my remote, it is going to launch into the YouTube app. And there we go, we're launched into the YouTube app. Now there's one more trick with this. So let's go ahead and say that I'm gonna go ahead and launch Prime Video here. And let's say this is not one of the buttons on the bottom of my remote, but I want to make it a quick launch bar. All I have to do is hold the button down that I want to use. So in this case, I'm gonna hold down number 3. It's going to ask if I want to set it as a quick launch. I'm going to click yes on that. So now number 3 is just quickly added as a quick access on my remote. It is as easy as that. Did you know the remote has an NFC tag built into it? If you're not sure what that is, essentially it allows your phone to communicate with your remote. So if you take your remote, look at the bottom below your quick access buttons, you're going to see a little N there. That essentially is your NFC tag. If you hold your phone over that tag, you should get a pop-up on your phone to install the ThinQ app. Once you get that installed and set up, it's going to allow you to quickly connect your phone to the TV. Now keep in mind, to make this work, you do have to have your phone and the TV on the same Wi-Fi network. But all I need to do now is hold my phone close to the remote and I'm gonna have a couple different options. One of those options for iPhones is that you can play the TV speakers on your phone. Now that may not sound like a great option because your TV speakers are going to be so much better, but if you're using earbuds or something like that, that might be a good way to use it. Another way is to get media from your phone onto your TV. This is going to give your TV access to the media on your phone. So if you've got pictures, videos, anything on your phone that you want to display on the TV for other people to see, that is a good, quick way that you can do that too. Now, as a bonus, you do have a power button under the TV here. So this is right under the center of the TV. There is a power button right there. And this is actually a multifunction button. So you can push that to turn the TV on and off. And if you push and hold, it is going to give you some different features. So if I push it right there, I've got power off, input. Now I've got the single button that can jump through. One push will jump through the menus here, jumping through the menus. And then if I want to actually select that menu, I can go ahead and push and hold, and it will actually do that function. So just keep in mind, you do have a power button under the TV. All right, so those are the tips, tricks, and secret menus that I had for today's video. If there's anything that I missed, leave it in the comments below. If this video is helpful, give it a thumbs up, let me know that you liked it. Also share it with anybody that it might help out. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you guys in the next video.